How y'all feeling today?
I'm chilling, bro. What up? I just finished eating some pancakes. My nephew, my little cousin over here. Wife and daughter's gone. So I got the house to myself. At least
My boy set up playing video games all night. I'm good. I watched Fastlane last night. It was really good.
Hey, no spoilers. I haven't had a chance
no
to watch it
spoilers.
yet. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Brittany was there last night. She went to a party, so I got to sit up and watch Fastlane. I liked it. It was decent. It wasn't terrible. Like, had a good time. How y'all feeling though?
I'm doing all right. Long night at work, so I'm here, but I'm tired.
I'm just staying up all night playing video games.
I wish.
I did that actually. Played Baldur's Gate 3 with my brothers the whole entire night. I died like maybe 10 times. They laughed at me. It wasn't fair. And fuck that game.
Dog, I did not think you were gonna wake up this morning. I seen AJ yesterday. I was like, "Oh, Mikey must be having a time."
I stopped playing at like 3, I think.
Sheesh.
Not gonna lie, I've done that once. Stopped playing at 3 and then woke up at like 5:30.
5?
Yeah, because I had to go somewhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That shit hurt.
I try not to do it anymore, but man, it's pain.
All right. So speaking of hurt, today we're talking about what fictional item you would want if you could choose one fictional item. Doesn't even matter what it is. Y'all can see my background. You see Rich's background. We're gonna start with Rich, but Rich, you get one fictional item. What you picking?
I have to put this into better context because if we're talking Earth Dragon Balls, I don't want them shits. But if I can learn Namekian or if I can learn to speak whatever language Whis called it for the Universal Dragon Balls,
Language of the Gods.
Yeah, then I would take Dragon Balls over everything because I could literally just become whatever I want at that point. Like there's nothing stopping.
So you would get one Dragon Ball though, right?
No, just one Dragon Ball.
No, you get
Which
the
Dragon Ball
Dragon
is the
Ball.
4-star?
No, you get the collection of Dragon Balls.
You
No
said
one wants just
one anime item, right?
You
You
get
said one anime item, right? You get one. Dragon Ball.
one anime item.
You gonna be
get
dead ass
one
up with that
Dragon
giant ass rock. You can't do nothing with it.
No, you get the collection.
You have the world's coolest bowling ball, and I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you.
Hey, even though I can sell that bitch for quite a bit of money.
Who's gonna buy a single Dragon Ball? For
Actually-
all they know, it's a bowling
okay,
ball.
It's
Hold on,
not gonna
hold
be
on.
a Dragon Ball.
Hold on. When watching Dragon Ball, they gave a story that talked about kings that would literally pay a ransom to find the Dragon Ball because people were out looking for them because the story of collecting all 7 were there. Bulma left just to do it because she was out of school, but it was like kings paying high ransom for Dragon Balls and shit. Red Ribbon Army was slaughtering niggas over Dragon Balls.
They were.
Like they really were, and they couldn't even find them. And they
Frieza blew up a whole planet looking for some.
If you had one on your neck, they snatched that bitch off you, and you lucky you got away with your life.
So
Why would you walk around with it on your neck? Like I could
Like
understand.
Master Roshi.
why would you walk around with it on
Okay,
your head?
hang on. Flavor Flav walked around with a big ass clock for how long?
That's different.
Flavor Flav, how much
Like,
security?
motherfuckers will walk around with any dumbass thing on the
People like Master Roshi had no idea what the story was, so he had it on his neck. The old lady from the village had no idea what it was. It was just passed down to her by her mom. So
What's
she had it. The only people that knew,
Goku's excuse?
huh?
What's Goku's excuse?
Goku had no idea what it was. His granddad gave it to him.
He put it on Gohan's head. What's his excuse?
Goku won the tournament.
Okay, after that, yeah.
Because if you're the
Honesty.
strongest person on the planet,
Yeah,
Piccolo
at
was-
I'm not scared if you're gonna come up to my kid and be like, "Hey, I want that."
At that
because
point,
I'm
Goku
just
was
as
the first on the
opposed.
planet. He only had the 4-star because it was a relic from his granddad, and so he
That's
put it
fair.
on and he named his son.
And he named him after his granddad, who had the same Dragon Ball.
Now,
If I'm that arrogant to think I'm the strongest man in the world and ain't nobody gonna run my fade on this one tiny island,
that wasn't arrogance. He had proved it. That was literally the World Martial Arts Tournament. He proved he was. That was not
Absolutely.
arrogance.
but it's arrogance because you don't think anybody's coming for it.
Nigga, I don't know if aliens is gonna come down here and attack us. The
But you
fuck?
fought the Red Ribbon
Right,
Army.
he didn't have any
in
concept of
in
other
your
life
childhood,
forms.
you fought the Red Ribbon Army. Why wouldn't you think that someone else would come after it?
Because
Because
but
if
remember,
I've already dismantled the entire
this
army, what am I
time, he's
afraid of them
already
coming back to
dismantled
me?
Red Ribbon Army. By this time, he's already beaten Demon King Piccolo. By this time, he's already beaten Tien. He's already beaten everyone that was stronger than him. The next person to come was an alien from outer space that he had no idea existed.
And he ended up with a hole in his chest.
Yeah.
By
not facts.
Piccolo.
Like,
not by the alien. By the way.
And to be fair, they didn't even know the Dragon Balls existed. Like Raditz.
Too fair.
Like,
no, yeah, that's fair. They didn't know,
that they existed. Vegeta knew after Raditz had said something about it. And then that's why Vegeta and they didn't come down for that. They came down just to fight, just to get.
They want to make sure they want to pick up Goku and make sure the planet was destroyed.
Yeah.
By the way,
they were literally just doing a. Oh, you're on the way. We'll pick you up.
Raditz did not want to kill or hurt Goku and his son. By the way.
Yeah, Raditz had
no intention of hurting them.
Intention of that. It was, hey, you my brother. I know you hit your head and you're a weak bitch, but hey, we need your help.
Yeah, I'm going to protect you and your son. Sucks that you had it with a human, but it doesn't really matter.
It is what it is. That nigga's saying too. Okay, grab him. Let's go. Oh, you don't want to go? Well, we can catch the fade, and then
I'm gonna beat you up, and I'm going to stuff you in my pod, and we're gonna leave. Like, there's nothing else I'm gonna tell you. And then
right.
Because as your older brother, that's what I do. I beat your ass and make you come on. Let's go. It just so happens
can we just take a moment to say that Goku never wished back his pops, his moms, his brother.
He didn't know
his family.
It was too late for him to wish back his mother and his father.
Is it though?
His brother,
I feel like they got way more absurd with like the level of wishes that they could make with different Dragon Balls.
There were more pressing concerns. Anytime he made a wish with a Dragon Ball, at that time, they had to wish back. They had to find him to wish back Piccolo to get the Earth Dragon Balls back. And he had just lost his best friend in Krillin, so he wished him back as well. He wasn't thinking about his mom and dad.
Immediately.
And then after that, the next time they used the Dragon Balls, they had to bring Goku back. So, like, nigga.
But there's been some times where they just had them.
And to be fair, Goku has never been wished back by the Dragon Balls. They tried to wish him back. He was not dead. And he just did not want to come home. He was on planet Yar. Then he came back. They did not wish him back through the Dragon Balls.
He came back another means. He came back other means.
Buu Saga. He came back through another means.
Yeah, he came back in the Buu Saga. But it was because it was only supposed to be for like 24 hours or something.
Yeah, so he was not wished back.
Yeah, he got like a 24-hour pass, and then
technically speaking, if we're not counting
and then
GT,
back to life,
he never dies after that. He doesn't die again.
Technically, he does die once.
Not after. Not the only time he dies
was when Hit killed him.
Dead was twice. He was killed by Raditz, and he was killed by Cell blowing up the planet.
And then Hit
stopped his
heart. He was brought back. He was brought back
after
he died from Raditz. They wished him back, and he had to run through Snake Way to get back to Earth.
Yeah,
that was the only time he was wished back.
Hit stopped his heart.
Hit did not kill. I mean, if you want to say he died, but
he stopped his heart, and then Goku restarted his heart.
If I punch you hard enough to stop your heart, does that not count as me killing you?
No, because
I'm not
pronounced
every boxer.
I'm not pronounced
a boxer. I said I am not my hands are not licensed.
How many times you heard somebody say my heart stopped, but they didn't pronounce me dead until a couple minutes later?
Yeah. But if I punch you hard enough to stop your heart, you can take me to court, and I can go to jail for life.
If you punch me hard enough in the knee, I can take you to court. I'm gonna restart my heart, punch me in the knee.
As long as your heart stops, that's the case, right? Because my heart.
And Goku fighting Hit was planned by Goku. Goku fighting Hit was planned by Goku.
Yes,
but that doesn't mean that Goku thought that he was gonna die.
He didn't die.
No. What he did was he asked, "Hey, hire Hit. I want to fight him." And Hit said, "This is a job, not a fight. I'm going to actually try to assassinate you. Yeah, I'm ready for a good fight. All right."
Yeah.
And then, bam, you're dead. Bye.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's like,
or you're unconscious more rather, and then Goku restarted his own heart because that nigga's smart and knew that shit was about to happen.
No, it's smart. He just did because he knew he was either gonna die or he was gonna fight, and he was not gonna fight. He was just gonna kill him.
No, I'm saying the energy beam that he shot up to revive himself.
It was
that was smart.
Heart back up.
But so if I had to pick, I'm taking.
He knew he was about to get folded in half.
I'm taking the Dragon Balls.
What would you wish for though?
Hey, what would you wish for?
Like, why pick the Dragon Balls?
What's your first wish?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Because you didn't want the one wish. You wanted the multiple, or you wanted the, like, life-changing wish.
Okay. So that's a good question.
Does that include the Namekian, too? Like, are you getting
yeah, he's got the Namekian.
I'm going to take the Namekians because you can ask for multiple wishes.
No, I mean, like,
I don't think I really need the Universal Dragon Balls because it's only one wish, even though it could be anything in the world, right? But
yeah, biggest, most powerful wish.
But I'd rather take the 3 and just live like a normal motherfucker. Like I'd probably be the wealthiest because I just want to live like a normal person. I don't really want to, and I don't want to live forever. But I'll probably say let me live to about. I think 400 is a good age, right? 400. And then after 400, like I'm good to die.
Man said I'm a Warhammer human.
So what are you going to do for 400 years? Like
terrorize the planet.
Hey, yeah, chill. See how what I get to see how the world changes.
He's gonna be stink meaner for 300 years,
bro.
That's
no. Just for
no. Because inside of that living for 400 years wish, it's I'm going to retain my body at its most youthful, or not youthful.
You want to see in your prime.
You want to live eternally, or you want to live for 400 years. Then you want to retain your youth. That's 2 wishes.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So right, and then be the wealthiest.
So what would that wish entail? Like how would that go? Would you just reach in your pocket and be able to pull out enough money?
I don't give a fuck how the wealth goes.
Bro, we got cars now. Wipe that bitch.
I mean, because wealth looks different. You could be like the richest person and you have a $1, like you got $1 in your bank account and everybody else has zero.
No. The wealthiest person in the world.
So
if the wealthiest person in the
world
wants
to make Oprah look like a peasant.
So no matter what happens with that wish, if somebody were to gain a whole bunch of money and then they become the richest, you instantly become richer than they are by like $1 or something. Like literally, like here's a free $1, now I'm richer than them. My bank account says $450 million. Now I have $450 million and $1. I'm richer than you now.
So that reminds me of this like WCW thing that I heard a while back. Like Kevin Nash and Scott Hall told them, hey, if anybody else gets a raise in they pay, I also want a raise in my pay. So if you pay them more, you got to pay me more. I found that hilarious. Like that's probably one of the most funniest contracts.
That's the correct amount of petty to remain a human. Because any wish other than that would be for me to not be a human. Because
I mean, so you stay as the same you for 400 years, but you'd want to be human. Like I feel like I could knock you off and take all your money.
No, you can't kill me.
Oh, he's immortal.
I'm literally alive until 400 years.
So I just wait you out for 400 years and steal your money?
You can't
last that long. I don't think you're lasting that long, buddy.
How are you doing that? That's not how that works.
And how did Dragon Balls exist? Dragon Balls, bro.
All that means is I gotta go find this.
I'm also correct.
I don't think you're.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Jamal's on.
All I said was I gotta find your Dragon Balls and make a wish. Like I'm just
you can't
in your universe. Are you the only person that gets to?
He's got him under security. This man has Cyberpunk 2077 security now. What does he care? You're not getting to him.
I got that Bill Gates security, bro. You're not coming around me.
You're not going on.
Right. So you don't even know where I'm at. Balls, they don't spread out. You just keep them after you make the wish.
Even if they spread out, what are the odds that you will have the ability to go find them?
Well, I didn't say me per se, but like
anybody around the world can
generations of archaeologists.
Remember,
people like come up with
in places that even Goku couldn't get to at the depths of the ocean. Even Goku couldn't go down there without a fucking submarine suit. Some of them were in so many low places that you couldn't find them, and that's assuming that they weren't rocks and that they actually look like a Dragon Ball. Because if they just look like a rock still, you still have no idea what the fuck you're looking at.
I was gonna mention that. Are you taking a single Namekian with you? Because either that, you're gonna have 7 giant rocks, and that's gonna be pretty embarrassing.
No, they're gonna already be primed and ready for me to use.
Right, so you're gonna have the Namekian with you.
Yeah, if I can learn Namekian, then I won't have to.
Well, you have to have the Namekian to use the ball.
Yeah, there needs to be.
I thought you have to know how to speak the language.
No, you need because the balls will turn to stone permanently unless you have a Namekian.
Like when Piccolo died and they couldn't use the Dragon Balls because Piccolo and Kami died, and then when Kami, they didn't have
Dragon Balls.
If you just become a Namekian, then the problem's solved.
It's not a Namekian. It's the creator of those Dragon Balls. So Kami and Piccolo died, and so the Earth Dragon Balls did not exist.
Yes,
but you did not need Kami or Piccolo to wish using the Dragon Balls if they were alive. They didn't need to be near you.
Yes.
So, same thing with
Namekian. You bringing the Namekian here? We're gonna have some drawbacks with all our stuff that we pick, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Something different. So, the drawback is I have to have a Namekian.
I'm gonna have Dende with me. Dende's gonna be chilling with me. He the little nephew, right? And Dende gonna
you just throw him in the bag.
Yeah, literally going. You just on.
All right, so Rich is kidnapping to stay immortal.
He's got like the hobo, the spindle. For, like,
I did not
hobo,
kidnap him.
Yeah, he got him right on his back.
Yeah, it's just in the
You
top.
said you got security and shit. You got that
He's set up like
keep him trapped up in a room, only supplying him with water every now
And
and
to be
then.
fair,
dude, he's carrying him around like Baby Yoda.
then they only needs water to survive, and he can heal me anytime.
You just need the water,
With some little hamster, little drip drop.
you find a river and you just dunk him in there a little bit.
That's all he needs.
Splashing with water, feeling good.
All right, so we've established
Bring a
that
super
he's
soaker
been
with
for
you. What's the
400
problem?
years, and he's gonna be rich.
Then they're gonna turn evil. I mean,
Instead of an actual villain.
In 400 years, I will probably own a civilization. In 400 years, I'll probably own a civilization.
So you're definitely turning.
So what
evil
you're
in
trying to
400
do is
years.
become Magneto.
I appreciate the evil that you got in your veins there. I like where you're going with this.
Right, because I own a
it sounds like he's going for
you're
Aaron
keeping
Yeager.
Dende a slave and you're making him eat.
Dende is now a
Water
slave.
into a straw.
He's not a slave. He's only needed for the.
You keep him in a bit in a spindle on your
You said all he
back.
needs is water. You did not say, "Yo, I'm gonna keep my boy around."
Right, like it's not like a free-range, free-roaming Dende. He's stuck in a cage all day.
He's not stuck in a cage. He's free roaming.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's stuck in a
No.
bag.
That's like me saying I'm stuck in a mansion. Oh my god, it's so bad here.
But
Do you want to be in the mansion?
Right? You have to keep him safe because if he gets hurt, dies, your Dragon Balls are gone. So you have to keep
Kidnapped.
him as safe as you possibly can.
But I only need the
In that
Dragon
cage.
Balls one time. I'm not going to use them every year. I only need them one time.
You could though. With Dende, you could.
I mean, I could.
See, there you go. That's right. Think about the what you have. Keep Dende in that box. Don't let him get out. Chain
Hey
him
man,
all.
I got enemies. Got a lot of enemies.
Hey, my bad, Dende, but you got to stay in here, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
You with me for these
family
next
is hard,
400, my brother.
I'm your family now.
All right. So we've
All right.
established that Rich would own slaves.
So now that we can start this own slaves,
I do not own
Mike,
slaves.
what's next
I
on
own
your
You
list?
own. You literally just
Owns
trapped Dende.
He owns Dende.
I own a
Not
Dende. I do not
You
own
own.
slaves.
That's a slave.
hey man, a slave is
That's
a
a
slave.
slave.
No,
You
it's
now
not the same.
own a slave.
He
I
can walk
own a
around
Dende.
whatever. He just,
Nah, you own a slave.
No, you
keep
own a
track-
slave.
You said he only need water. That sounds like slavery to me.
He's water.
Yeah, you got that Dende in the bag.
doesn't
Swing low.
And you planned on not giving this boy any freedom.
Right.
He
I
gonna
didn't
stay
say he couldn't be free to walk
Oh, he
around the
need
compound. He's free to
Walk around the compound.
Man, you got recess now, boy. Go ahead and have your time. 5 minutes.
Say when you can't get assassinated, you only drinking water.
There's a siren that blares if he's gone too long.
Stop bringing up the water. That's all he needs to survive. He doesn't eat.
If he walks around, if he gets away too far, does he get like a little shock on the shock collar?
No.
You gotta
There's
keep
no
him.
shock
All right.
Hey,
I got a
he's got a lot
serious
of
question.
security
I got a
bodies.
serious question for you. Are you getting him chipped?
Oh, man, that's right. Are you getting them chips?
Are you getting
I
him
gotta know
chipped?
where he's at all time.
That boy got an air tag in his shoe.
I own
You got the dragon radar. You can pick up the Dragon Balls and Dende.
and Dende will have an armed bodyguard everywhere he goes.
Damn. Oh, he's
And a
just
glass
right.
of water.
Oh, so he got Mr. Popo. You gave him Mr. Popo. All right. Okay,
Yep.
we got to work. We got to work.
Jesus
That's pretty good.
Christ.
And you call the compound his lookout. You're good. You got it. You got it.
It
Yeah,
sounds
you
like
looking
an
out,
You
original
go to
Dragon Ball
the top of
story.
you go to the top of the lookout and you just build a fence.
He's gonna build a wall like
Now,
Trump.
my bunker is going to be
No,
underground.
it's a chain link fence. It's just a regular fence. There's nothing special about it. It's just a fence.
You wanna teach that boy nothing.
At
He just
the
gonna
top
be
of
there
the
to sneak next year.
An electric fence to make sure he can't get out and no one can get in.
He's got a shock collar. If he goes too far, he gets tased.
This is not.
No, he doesn't have a shot collar because he has an armed bodyguard with him everywhere he goes. So he doesn't need a shot collar.
Wait, who's the armed bodyguard? Because this motherfucker can fly.
He can't fly. That's why I said to get the collar.
No, no.
Shoot E-blood.
Yeah.
Dende had to be taught
He
how to
starts to
fly.
fly up. You just.
Dende had to be taught how to fly.
Oh,
And so
this-
I'm not going to teach him how to fly. Like, no.
Most
He already
of
knows how to
Mexico
fly.
Most
You don't
of
think
them
he'd
can't
eventually stumble upon that power in 400 years?
fly. They can sense energy. All the mechas can sense energy.
Right.
It's not like
I don't think he will stumble across flight though.
So you're getting like right after Frieza Cell Saga Dende, right?
Yeah.
Little
It's got to be like fresh out the egg Dende.
You're taking child Dende away from his family.
Jesus.
Man!
Woo! Make it worse. Send him home.
Man, I like, see. That's why I like your
Yikes, my
You
guy.
got evil in your eyes. I like that, man. I like that. I feel
Enough for me. What are you niggas gonna get?
So we've established that he would own slaves and take children away from their families.
I never said that.
You would fit in with Aaron Yeager. You would. You'd be great with him.
Aaron did not take children from their family. He sent
He
children.
just killed everybody. He said, "Fuck
with
it.
their family.
No, you can't get charged on moral issues if you got no morals to begin with, bitches. Kill them all."
That's it. There it is.
Yep,
All
there
right,
it is.
Jamal, what you got over there? What's you?
So for me, right, I grew up huge fan of Ben 10. And, you know, clearly there's some drawbacks to the watch. But for me, I take an Ultimatrix. Like, because if I'm going with one, I'm going with one with the option to go extra power. Like, the Omnitrix is cool. The upgraded Omnitrix is cool. But the Ultimatrix, like, if it worked, was the ultimate. That shit, you could... I'm strong. Oh, man, you about to beat my ass. Oh, well, ultimate humongous sword. And now I'm just about to whoop your ass. It's a wrap. I turned into like a mecha dinosaur. Like, I have the ultimate form. Like,
So you don't even want to be a human.
Yes. So
Yeah,
with
he
the
just wants to
Omnitrix,
be
you
able to
already
beat
get
aliens.
the ultimate apex of that like species. So say, for example, I'm a Saiyan. I'm not just a Saiyan. I'm the ultimate Saiyan, which we already know Goku was raised as a low-class Saiyan. So if I'm
Broly
the ultimate,
exists, you peasant.
right? But Broly was still a low peasant too. Like, Broly wasn't the apex.
He was low class. His family was low class.
His family, I'm gonna say he was definitely considered apex, which is why he was sent away.
Yeah. His
But
family was low
his
class.
family was low class.
Yep.
Oh, is he talking to Snuggles? Oh, he is.
My bad. I was talking to Snuggles. But yeah, no. So Goku, for an example, isn't the highest class of Saiyan. But
No.
if you can be Goku and you can train up, what if you could have the ultimate cheat code to already be Super Saiyan?
But you have the Omnitrix. Why are you training at all? The nigga you turned into already knows what to do.
Exactly. So like the nigga that you turn into already has all the knowledge, all the power, the ability to, like, when Ben transforms, Ben doesn't just transform. He knows how to be that alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 4 seconds. And I'm just gonna wait your timer out. You can't use that bitch again, and I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of you.
Nah, see, that's the difference. When he was younger, he couldn't. But the older he got, the more control over the watch he got.
I'm gonna shoot you while you're younger.
He got an extended amount of time he could change between, but the Omnitrix still needed to recharge between certain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
And so I'm just gonna wait you out.
The ultimate, the prime version of him, Ben Prime,
10,000?
did not.
Oh yeah.
He just hit that watch on the front. He stayed himself.
He pounded his chest. I was like, all right, I got you.
Wakanda forever.
So and like I gotta draw some drawbacks here because I did it with the Dragon Balls. Then there's a slave. The Ultimatrix, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
So
you know what I'm about to say. So I'm asking, are you sure about that?
I'm not sure about the Ultimate.
You can just take the regular upgrade.
You gonna let this nigga change your mind?
I'm gonna take the.
I'm not.
the upgrade.
That's what I got to change. You got to choose your Dragon Balls. That means I get to choose which Namekian you get to enslave.
Right. So I think I'm gonna take the upgrade because the upgrade definitely saved him more times than the Ultimatrix did. Like, I watched the Ultimatrix blow up, but I watched the upgrade literally save the universe.
The upgrade, but they don't know. You don't know if the upgrade was going to work or not.
But it did. Like, he came back at the end of Ultimatrix and said, at the end of Ultimate Alien, and said, "This is the newest watch. We just created this one. It works better." After he blew up the watch, because Ben blew up the watch like 2 times.
Can we also talk about how sus it is that they just magically had a new one ready for him right after the first one?
Every
No,
time.
that makes sense. No, it makes sense.
Like, every season, he was just ready with the new watch. He was like, "Oh, well, you blew up my ultimate creation. Here's another one to gift to you."
What was his name?
First off, if someone blows up my ultimate creation and I hand them another one,
and they blow that
I'm
bitch
the
up
fool.
too.
I'm the fool.
Let me help y'all out. So Azimuth is a genius. So he knew where the watch went, by the way, because he knew it was supposed to be for Max. It went to Ben. He knew Ben had to watch the entire time. So if I knew somebody, some snot-nosed brat, had my most expensive time worked on creation and was just fucking turning into a goddamn fish creature swimming around and fucking shit up, I would think, man, he's gonna break it soon. I'm gonna go and make a backup, or I'm gonna have a backup just in case that one messes up.
But this is your life creation. You spent your entire life making this. This is your life goal.
Yeah, for a snot-nosed ass bastard to fucking get it and mess it up.
Yeah,
and he did it multiple times, by the way.
Right.
And he
like he set that bitch into blow up mode like at least 3 times.
So
at least 3.
With that, right? Azimuth already knew ahead of time, like, so there's plenty of times where I can have a backup for it. Albedo hadn't made his own. Kevin made his own. Well, in the new one, like the new Kidder Ben 10, he made his own tricks. Like, it's not that hard to actually make it. It's just what goes inside of it that matters. Right? And he had that data and all that in his head. So he could just make another Omnitrix whenever he really wanted to. And it doesn't really matter. He can upgrade it as well. Like, here, I put more aliens in it, more time control, more you control. Now, your drawback. If you set the Ultimatrix, I would say that the Ultimates are going to get out and beat your ass.
Yeah.
Nope.
They will get out, beat your ass, because they don't care, because you're using them, and they exist. If they didn't exist, they wouldn't be a problem. Upgraded Omnitrix. Literally anybody can grab it and tell it to self-destruct. Just about anybody. So, I mean, if you're happy with having your arm a time bomb at any and all times. Oh, and you got a nice, big-ass squid creature always coming after you for no reason whatsoever.
Actual.
Hulu wants to run hands 24/7.
Me, nigga, you got that.
I thought that you got like an actual hentai monster coming for you.
I mean, technically, yes.
Yes, you have an actual hentai monster coming for you at all times.
And he knows, and remember, every time you beat him, he comes back with more knowledge on how to beat you and get around the Omnitrix. Every single time you beat him, no matter how many times you beat him.
Imagine actually losing.
You know how many?
Every day of your life,
I get real creative.
Every day of your life, you're trying to figure out what page you're gonna run.
I'm gonna run a scenario for you, and you tell me what you're gonna do. Okay? It is Wednesday afternoon. Right?
Snuggles is at school.
Snuggles at school. Right? You watching the movie? You had some tacos like 2 hours earlier. There was some really bad tacos. You got the bubble guts. You're done. You're hit. You gotta run to the bathroom before you shit your entire pants. Right? So you get there, you in the bathroom, you sit on the toilet, you're gonna be there for a while, you know it's coming out like crazy, you might have diarrhea. Bill Gas breaks through your door, it's like, hey yo! It's time to fight! Let's go. What are you gonna do?
Hey yo!
Yeah, all that green stuff was in the tacos? Oh, that's a bomb, baby.
Are you gonna change on the toilet? Because you change on the toilet, whatever monster or whatever alien turn into is gonna have diarrhea. Because remember,
you're even paying attention to which monster you're choosing because your stomach is hurting.
Yeah, you're just in pain. You're like, oh, you gotta take off the clothes. You sweating.
Oh man! You know what makes it worse is so Ghost Freak got out. Remember, Ghost Freak got out and started trying fucking shit up. So what happens when you turn into Ghost Freak and you got diarrhea? That boy gonna be hot as fuck.
So Omnitrix copies whatever state you're in. So if you're sick, the alien's gonna be sick. So if you got diarrhea and you're shitting yourself, whatever you turn into is gonna be really bad. You trying to accelerate, man, you're gonna be shitting shit all around you and shit, man.
You ever leave noodle trails? You want to see some noodle trails?
Now that's cool to have. You think that's cool to do while you're in as an alien, but you still have to go back to being you, and you're gonna have shit everywhere.
Brother.
To clean up.
You ever left noodle trails all over the place when you turn into an alien trying to fight a
AMC got employees to clean that up for a reason.
That's what it's like to drive a Ford F-150.
I'm just letting you know that's exactly how I feel that you.
Yeah, and what if you're driving? You gotta go pick Snuggles up from school. You in road, traffic hit, niggas stop out middle traffic. Catch these hands right now. Now you're late to pick up Snuggles.
No matter what you do,
now I turn into upgrade. I whoop his ass and then I fly myself.
What does Upgrade's diarrhea look like?
It's a cube.
It's just a data leak, right? It's just a data leak.
A floppy disk, bro.
You waited for that joke.
It's injecting them. You have no idea where they're coming from. They're just coming out.
It's your anniversary.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, here it is.
It's your anniversary. It's your honeymoon. You're trying to get it in. He kicks in the door. Both
let's go. Let's go. We gonna get some.
Oh, you know I'm definitely transforming.
You're at grandma's funeral.
Now I'm pissed, dog.
You're gonna alien next. So, you said alien.
you're at grandma's funeral, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's in mourning. Everybody's sitting there. You got grandma, open casket. You're walk up, about to give her flowers. Bill Gax comes through the wall, knocks the casket down on the ground.
No.
Come get this work.
That's a perfect
Now
time
you
to turn
turn
to
into an alien where we can all turn into
You know what
aliens.
that reminds me
we
of?
all got whoop his ass together.
It'll be
It's a family reunion of an ass whooping.
It's like Peter Griffin and the chicken. Like
Yeah,
literally,
that's
you two
exactly what
motherfuckers.
it'd be like.
It is.
So
And Peter stops mid-conversation, comes right back like nothing happened.
you turn to Alien X. You said Alien X, right? Perfect. I want you to
Oh God, you lose.
convince me and Ty the reason to let you use the power. Convince us.
Yeah. Oh God.
You got this guy who's always showing up. We don't care. We're chilling. How would you convince us to get rid of him?
Right.
All right.
To allow you to transform into us to get rid of him.
You can transform. Now you're stuck, and
Yeah.
you can't do nothing until you tell us how you gotta convince us to do every action. You gotta say get rid of him, and you gotta turn back. So it's just two. How you gonna do that?
All right, easy money.
What's up?
I would tell you that Vilgax is going to steal the Omnitrix and he's going to come after your homeworld. Because you're still part Alien X, you care about the other. I can't remember the name of the species, but they named them in the show. So let's just say the Alien X species. So you care about them. You want to see them from getting killed. If we stop Vilgax right here and there, we're done. We no longer have to worry about him. We wipe him out of existence. Y'all can't argue with that.
But we don't care because he's going to constantly come back after you. So there's
That
literally
sounds
no
like
way
a
he's
you
supposed to help
problem.
That does sound like a you problem.
That
Us,
sounds like a you
our
problem.
race, we can handle it no problem. We can
Right.
see
Like,
him coming.
I don't have to do anything.
But when it comes to us, we're good.
Yeah,
we
don't
good.
say nothing.
When it comes to you,
yeah,
you got that issue.
fortunate, brother, but you know.
Right. No, we
You
all
got that
have
issue.
Vilgax
Vilgax
is not a
You got a
Earth
universal
problem.
problem.
Vilgax is a
We are a
universal.
universe.
no. Bill Gax is a Jamal problem.
You problem.
No.
Not a universe
Because
problem.
before Vilgax showed up to 15-year-old Ben, he conquered 10 planets, specifically conquered 10, and then said, I'm on my way to Earth.
Yeah, and then after Ben,
That
he
still
was like,
sounds like that sounds like a
Yeah.
those 10 planets problem and a you problem. I
Nah,
have to
it's
figure
not.
out this is
I'll
my problem.
throw you a bone because all you need is a majority vote. So I'll throw you a bone and say, all right, we won't get rid of him because that takes too much, and it's not like he's gonna come after us initially. So we'll just send him away to the actual edge of the universe. All right, how you gonna turn back? Why do we want to turn back?
Right.
Why
Why
should
would
we
I
let
want to
power.
surrender my existence
Well,
to
we
you?
have all this power. Why do you want to turn back?
Right.
Because in my
I'm literally
head,
more
I
powerful.
would have all the time in the world to get on your nerves, and I would sing
All right,
every
bet you got it.
other song.
Easy day.
Bet you got it.
That's easy day.
Nah, we be in
Nah,
there.
all you got is annoy
raining
me?
tacos. Ooh,
Because that's the thing.
raining
It's
tacos.
two consciousness trapped in one body. That I've been annoyed by this fuck for the last millennia. What do you think
Nah,
you're gonna
I'd
do?
be running around shells,
The
lettuce,
truth is,
cheese,
it's
cheese.
one more head inside of that consciousness. It's a lot. So I'd be like, all right, cool. Turn back. You can have it.
And then it'd be black, and I'd be shells, lettuce, cheese, shells, lettuce.
Unless one of those consciousness just needs a friend, and then they don't mind you being there.
Nah, they
Shit.
for a while.
You met me as a friend. After about 20 minutes, you were like, all right, bro, we good. We separated. We're going to go do something else. They're not leaving me inside of Alien X. That's all I'm saying.
That's old.
All right, what you taking, Mikey?
What am I taking?
Yep.
So I had a couple things I might have wanted, but
You only
I
have one.
only have one, of course. I was thinking at first, I was like, man, you know the gloves that Roy Mustang has to just like burn alchemy and shit. That would have been pretty cool.
Ah.
Right? That would have been really cool. But I
And
can
Rich
only
just
do-
started Full Metal Alchemist, so he knows exactly what those are.
Mhm.
I can only do one thing, and well, that sucks. I don't want to just burn everything, and who knows? Maybe one day I'm just like not thinking, and then I just snap and I burn like I don't know my whole entire place down. I'm gonna be mad as fuck. My fault. So no, I would pick the Death Note.
So you want just the Death Note, but you don't have a pencil or a pen.
You can get like 6 of them bitches at the dollar store.
Bro, I always have a pen somewhere around me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But
Yeah.
that means that you now have a god of death just following you around.
And then don't you have to know niggas' last name?
I do, and I'm so.
I mean, the last name part is easy because social media. But
I will say, I'm a very curious person by nature. I get really like interested in certain things, and it doesn't take me that long to look somebody up, right?
Just be like, got your ID.
So like, and you know, there's a whole bunch of drawbacks. Like if I lose the Death Note, I lose my memories and all this other shit. Somebody can write in it themselves while I still have it. They can write my name down. There's a whole bunch of stuff that could happen.
See, my first thought is like, you got to deal with that with whatever Shikigami you get. Yeah. And what if they're like weird as fuck? Yeah, like, because they're all weird, right? They're all inherently weird. But like, what if one just wants to watch you shit?
No, I was just going to say that. Like, I don't want to bring it back to the shit thing, but if I really got to go to the bathroom, I'm going to go in there. This nigga's hanging from the ceiling like, hey, how you doing?
Not even hanging from the ceiling. He's just levitating there. Yeah. He's levitating. Bro, you could stand. You could.
Imagine you clapping some cheeks and you got somebody just watching over you.
Yo, he tap you on the shoulder. He tap you on the shoulder.
I'd rather have somebody watching me than somebody busting my room saying, let's throw hands.
That too. So, I mean, look, I just feel like
I'd set up perimeters and I'd have some type of like some security, something.
Yeah, but counterpoint, Bill Gax, he doesn't give a fuck. He's coming.
Hey man, the plumber's gonna let me know. Like if I'm about to get it in, I'm telling somebody.
Right. So I find your Death Note because you sleep.
Yo, what happens? What happens if like a kid, like niece or nephew, a kid, something finds it and they like write their own name in it? Like they're practicing their own name.
Luckily for me.
Well, what happens if are you going to kill everybody with the same first name and last name? What? Because there's a lot of Chris Browns. You gonna kill all of them niggas?
Yeah. You got to think of the one in your head.
As long as the person who was writing, if you're writing a person's name, as long as you're thinking of that person and you know what that person looks like, it'll affect them. It won't affect anybody else with the same name. Because there's a lot of names that are similar. Like my name is very similar to a lot of people. Like, and I'm a junior, so it don't really matter. So I can end up. Somebody else can really get hit.
Anybody?
I'm Mikey.
I'm going to ask you a question. How many Anthony Williams do you think there are in Chicago alone?
I'm going till I get it down. We're gonna keep going. We can just we get rapid fire, to be honest. And so with the niece or nephew or kid thing, writing their name, you have to write cause of death.
No, because you just get heart attack after a certain point.
Yeah,
if you
it's
don't
heart attack.
You have to write it. If you don't write it, it is heart attack. So if I can catch them while they're writing it, I'm just gonna say, "Oh shit, my bad, little Timmy." Now, if I really don't like them, you know, my cousin's like kid or something, I don't really like my cousin. I'm like, you know what? Let it happen.
My kids will never draw at Mikey's house ever.
If anything, if I can say them, I'll say dies of natural causes and then I'll just put a year at the end of it. Like I'll give them a pretty decent life.
So you can put a time frame on it too.
You can put a delayed effect time.
Why would you put a year from now? He's a kid. Why not put?
No, I'm not gonna put a year. If it was somebody that I
my point.
You know what's crazy is he like write a year for a kid and then give him like a fucked up disease. He'd be like,
I have fucked up.
He'd be like, cancer for you, little Timmy. Get fucked, kid.
And guess what, bitch? You won't die for another 3 years.
But you break both your legs.
Check this out, right? Because I get kind of annoyed easily. I'm going, let's say, and I'm a simple man, simple pleasures. I'm going outside. I'm gonna go. Maybe I want some ice cream or something. I go to Brewster's or Sweet Frog. So I'm waiting in the line because it's a long line of all these kids just mucking it up, being rude and shit. They're going around throwing ice cream shit everywhere. So I get to my turn. I'm about to put some ice cream in the little bucket or whatever, and a fucking kid runs over, looks at me, and I'm like, "How you doing?" They're like, "I like that ice cream." I'm like, "Yeah, me too." They put their hands in it. They barely touch it. I'm writing their name down. I'm writing their whole name down. I'm gonna say, "Hey, ma'am, your child, what's his name? Oh, Jalen. Yeah, last name, ma'am. I'll tell you my name. With your last name, they tell me the last name. That's all I need to know, ma'am. See you later." Dies of ice cream poisoning.
As a parent, I'm not telling you my
the ice
child's
cream.
last name.
That's so foul.
I don't even tell people my child's first real name. Like it's not like
I make shit up. Both my kids are named Greg.
Best believe if you were to, and I would act violent just to get their name. I'd grab them and be like, "You fucking kid! You know, leave my little whatever his name alone."
Leave my little
because I still call him Snuggles. I'd be like, "Hey man, put Snuggles down."
That's the only you, and of course, I wouldn't. Anybody that I'm cool with, I would never put their name in my journal ever. If I had to, it would be like
Can I put it?
What's your
Can I put
death
their
tier?
first name and then just erase it after like
No.
they no longer piss me off?
Don't
You
work
just
it.
have like a list of like Chris's, and you just have to
just
write
have like a
in their
list
last
of
name.
first names and then just don't finish it.
Yeah,
until-
you just don't finish it, and then you
I
just
think
fill
this
in
is
the
part where
name.
Rich finally admits to us that he's never seen Death Note.
Oh, I've never said I have.
Hey, you have to enjoy it. You will enjoy it.
You'll enjoy the first season. The second
that's
season was
debatable.
ass.
Second season wasn't ass. Second season was mid. It was just in compared to the first season, which was great, makes it look way worse than it actually was.
The character development that they developed.
No,
in
it
the
was
first
mid.
season
I'm not
went
saying it was
down.
good. I'm saying it was mid. Everyone
All right.
says it's shit.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. It was mid. Compared
Yes,
to the first
it was-
season,
it
the
was
first
mid.
season was great.
Yes, I agree. Second
The first
season was
season
mid
is
as fuck.
definitely like what sells you on it.
So you're
You
saying
like-
there's virtually no drawbacks to the Death Note.
Oh, there are hell of drawbacks.
It sucks to even have, my guy.
Bro, right?
Like
What
when
happens-
you die,
what
you no
happens when
longer
you
get
start
the
killing all the
chance to heaven or
locals, and
hell.
everyone's like, "All right, idiot, now we know where you are."
Well, they won't know that I'm specifically doing it, but if a
They can
Detective-
localize it.
if a detective were to see that I'm always at the scene of like a person who dies recently, like they'll see like this guy's always around whenever this person dies. Maybe he has something to do with it. I'll have to be like, well,
Yeah,
it wasn't me. Trust me. And they're like, well, I don't trust you. And I'm like, all right, yeah. So what's your name, Detective? What? And that's it. I'm hit because I have to kill them each time they figure out.
That's the same time you ain't pay your electric bill, my brother.
But I mean, you're
Oh, no,
not
my
the
sister-
one-
You were up all
Even-
night.
No, I was trying to.
Even if the detective comes and
fix one of
sees
the
you, like, what's your
cords
name,
in my
Detective?
thing came
Detective
unplugged.
Brown? Okay, Detective Brown, cool.
No, I will actually.
Brown dies in a car crash on the way home. You didn't kill him?
Oh, I mean, yeah, but every time
now
they
it's
see
sus
me,
as fuck, though.
yeah, every time someone comes to
sus.
see me or I'm around, they die. It means that I have something to do with it. Like I could be mob ties. Like I ordered a hit on him because of the car crash.
Yeah, and then they tie you up just the same way they got Capone.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't. I might not even be.
They have to prove that you have ties to a mob. You're literally just a singular nigga in a room full of pop.
They would try to link it. They would try to figure it out because every time someone sees me or I'm around or something happens, they die. Which is yes, correct because they pissing me off and I need to write their name in my journal.
Okay, can you hide the journal or make a duplicate copy of the journal, a fake one?
He
In
hid
the room?
the, he hid the journal.
You can hide the journal. I can fake a journal, but like if someone were to find the journal regardless, then
Like once they touch the real journal, they're aware because they're
Yep.
like they can
know.
see the
Yep.
god of death, like the Shikigami that's following you around.
So I can just steal it from you.
you could.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
misplace it.
it's a notebook. It's literally a notebook.
It's a notebook.
It's not even like
Like, it has no-
this is like hard copy. Nah, that shit can get wet in the rain and you be done.
It's
Yeah.
really I have a lot of like weaknesses for this thing. Like
Wait,
If I burn your
Like,
notebook,
God forbid you're ever in an apartment fire, or you're away while there's an apartment fire, and you have the notebook at home.
yeah. And the Shikigami does not look out for you. It does not favor
I would
you.
always have the notebook on me. I literally have a backpack and always have the notebook on me.
So you risk it
Look,
getting
you
wet.
risk-
You
you
risk
risk-
it getting stolen.
you risk it being found either way.
Yeah.
No matter what happens.
No,
It's a very risky
As
gamble.
in on me, as in you'll never see me without a backpack on. This bitch is not coming off. I'm gonna wear it in the front. I'm chilling.
I'm gonna show you
You're
something.
gonna wear it in the front.
I'm gonna run you a scenario real quick, right?
Yeah.
I'm in what's hard? That's easy. I'm in DC, right? I'm running through one of the like pretty unsafe places. And the dude runs up. He's like, "Hey, give me a backpack and all your stuff." And I'm like, "No, I can't. Fuck off." He comes try to wrestle me for it. You don't wrestle me. He shoots or stabs me, and I'm bleeding out. And I'm like, ah. And he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta run out of here." And I'm like, "No, wait. What's her name?"
What is your
I'm
name?
gonna die because I'm bleeding out. And this guy runs away scot-free because I never got his name.
Yeah, there's a lot of John
Oh, yeah.
Doe's. Like, you're not fighting the average crackhead and getting his ID up off of him. He would just want your bag.
You're not fighting the average crackhead and getting his ID off him. I'm undefeated.
I'm not gonna walk to places where crackheads are gonna want to take me. My
Okay,
shit.
that's
Well, that's
fair.
because you.
Man, if you've never wandered through DC, Then you've never walked up and seen crackheads try to take shit from you. Because like you could be in front of the White House and there are crackheads trying to take shit from you.
I don't know.
Like
I wanted the streets.
I
didn't see a singular crackhead.
I was walking through the Boston
you were in
subway and I
Virginia.
saw a pimp named Slickback playing guitar in the subway.
That's cool, dude.
I'm pretty sure he was homeless and a crackhead.
But did you beat him for his ID though? Is the real question of the night.
No, it was that. I'll put a picture in the group chat. I'll send the shit to you.
I am in Virginia, and it could happen. I can go down like one of the famous streets where a lot of people go, where I could go pay for a good time or something. I don't know.
Rich, I promise you, when you come for BlurCon next year, I will pay for us to get an Uber and we will go to the middle of DC and you will get to see all the homeless, all the crackheads.
Why are you doing that to the poor Uber driver?
Yeah, he's
You're making them think you want to tour the hood. They're gonna die. You're gonna start a really bad comedy movie about people getting kidnapped by people in the hood.
Bro, it's not gonna be that. I mean, it'd be really bad.
I mean, so it's bad, but it's not that bad. But Rich keeps claiming like every time he comes to DC, there are no homeless people, there are no crackheads.
Wait, where are you coming from? Because I see it coming into DC from like.
Dog, I was at the VA one time and the nigga showed me crack. Like, I was minding my business. I was trying to print out my resume. Like, I was like, yo, let me print out my resume. Let me do this. Let me stop, talk to somebody. And the dude showed me crack. He was like, yeah, man, I'm here. Because, like, I need help.
Look at this crack rock I found on the street.
Like, I got my crack on me right now, and they don't want to help me. And I'm like, yo, that's crack. Like, this is my first time seeing crack in real life. Like, crack.
I mean, I don't see what's wrong with it.
Yeah, I'm failing to see the issue. Did you not indulge?
Did you not want the crack?
No, I didn't have crack.
Crack, man.
In the morning, I didn't understand why he was showing me crack.
No, it's crack 30. What are we doing here?
I don't understand how you literally be offered crack and
then the crack of dawn and the crack of the morning.
Can I print out my resume? I'm like, hey, normally I wouldn't.
You know what it was? He handed him the crack, and you're like, it's about $3.50.
So what you're saying is that you would normally accept the crack, but you had to print out your resume.
I was on my way.
Crack on my resume.
Somebody
you didn't have a resume
to not try crack.
All my life, I ain't never tried crack.
I did not want my resume.
I just want to make sure we're hearing you correctly. Is that you would have done the crack had you not had your resume.
I was not about to accept this crack that day. I will not accept this crack another day. I will not do eggs with you. I will not do eggs with you, Sam. I am good, my man.
All right, so last one. All right, what you got, Ty? What you taking?
All right, so my pick was actually the Hunter's License from Hunter x Hunter. Because that motherfucker gets you into everything. You all were talking about aliens and superpowers. Nah. Let me show you a pass to the world.
Out, my boy.
What's going on?
Do you even have the necessary skills to obtain?
I want the skills. I just want the license.
So hold on, because you don't have
my boy.
You don't have to.
You need the skills.
I don't have to throw hands to hold on to my license.
To get into certain places, you will. You need to have
places. I don't gotta go there. I don't gotta go there.
You don't need the skills to get the license. You can buy the license off of anybody who's already taken the test.
Yep.
You can steal the license from anybody taking the test. Somebody could just give it away to you for free.
Yep.
That is the one thing that you can bypass with the license. Now.
Yep. But do you have the skills to do so?
I don't need them.
Having the license is bad regardless because
that's like keeping the one headband from Samurai.
Because people are gonna want it.
Afro Samurai.
If you showed, I should have said that. I would say people come with this work. Anyway.
No, because I just use it, and all the money and power that comes along with it, I just bunker up. I pay enough people to fucking protect me, and I don't have to care about it. I get Adam Smasher from Cyberpunk 2077. I don't care anymore.
Come with the card. Money and power don't come with the card. What you do can grant you
No,
money.
but
and
it grants access and foregoes
the
payments.
Zoldyck family. I don't think the
places.
Zoldyck family actually took the hunter exam.
No, they didn't. They
were just good enough to actually beat niggas' asses.
They're a renowned family to do whatever they want to do.
Right. So they didn't need the card to do that.
Right. But I don't want all the power. I just want the license.
The skill.
I want the access, and I want the power that comes with it. I don't need the skills.
You don't need the
With
skills.
the power, there's no power comes.
There's
with
hunters
the
that literally only focus on cooking, and they can't throw hands.
There's hunters who only
Right,
focus on
but they
eating
search
food.
for rare ingredients, and they got men skills
Exactly.
to be able to
They need
get
the skills
stuff.
to search for the rare ingredients to make the good food.
When they got their license, when Gon got his license, he didn't know how to use
He
Nen.
didn't know how to use Nen.
He still got the license. Yes, he had the skills. Yes, he could do all that, but you don't really need it.
He had to
Leorio
pass
too.
the exam.
Leorio is a dude with a suit and a fucking suitcase.
And he got
But
carried.
no,
Exactly.
Leorio is literally just a dude running around.
But he had the skill to get the license.
He is
passed the exam.
he's a doctor-ish.
He had the skills to do it. The first part of the exam was running like fucking 35 miles full speed nonstop.
That man
He had
was
the
dying.
skills for that.
He was dying in that.
Can I make a point here? Can I make a point here? Real quick. So the prompt was, what one item do I want? I didn't say skills. I don't need the skills. Fuck your skills argument. I don't need them. I want the license. That's all I care about.
He doesn't need any skills with the
I don't need the skills. I don't care about the skills.
After
I'll
you
hand a
get the
motherfucker a crisp $5 bill for his license. I don't care.
He
But
can
after you
use
get the
card
license, what do
and
you
hire
do?
people.
Because you can't take the jobs, you can't go to the places, you can't.
That's
hold your
fine, I
own.
have the
You can't
access.
you can go to the places. You can do whatever you want with the card. You can't like go and fight things if you don't have the skills.
You're
I
right.
get the license.
You can
See, here's
show
the
up
thing,
to
right?
the
So
black
here's how my
market
brain
with the
works.
card and have no money to buy anything.
You don't need money to buy anything.
You
You
can
don't need the
show
money
up.
because here's the thing, right? Because so first off, you have access to the hunters market, like the online like black market for hunters. That comes with information. That comes with everything. Sure, it's going to cost money. That's fine. Second, you have
that's fine. It literally
Hang on.
Let me
go up. So next, you have access to new locations where who's going to be there? Hunters. What do hunters need? Information and resources. Guess what I can do? I might not be able to go out and fight a fucking dragon, but I can get some shit. I'm pretty crafty and resourceful. I start making connections. They start paying me to move their shit. I've just become smart. I've now made
the information you got to get
a license. I'm set for life, and I have the best and most powerful friends on the planet. I don't have to worry about a damn thing.
No.
He's a hunter too. You gotta think. Once you have the pass, once you have the card, you are a hunter yourself.
That's fine.
You can specifically be whatever hunter you are. So with him, he could be he's a information broker hunter. He's an information hunter.
Yeah.
That's
literally all my thing.
all you need to do.
All I need to do. I don't need to go out and fight. I don't need to go out and fight fucking Gon and Karapika and everyone else. I don't need to fight them. That's them.
You will when they come to you and say, "Hey, give me your card, bitch."
Why would they do that? They have their own.
No hunter comes after other hunters. Well, there is a hunter of hunters, which you would be fucked. That is the one time you'd be fucked.
That would be the one time I'm fucked.
Hello,
like,
the fucking phantom troops. Like, hello.
They don't go after. They're not.
They don't go after.
They don't tell you what they're after.
Hunters. They just hunter treasure.
You don't know what the Phantom Troops
They
after.
hunt money.
We know one
They
person
do nefarious crimes.
who would think about going after you. Unfortunately, he's only interested in little boys.
Yes.
Right. So I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about pedophile Jared Leto.
You are set. No, you are set.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I thought about this.
In all actuality, you picked the one thing that doesn't have many things that could hurt you.
Right.
Because
I created a bubble. I made my money.
First off,
I'm safe in a world that's fucking terrifying and scary, full of a lot of big, scary motherfuckers.
Oh, but you might die to Chimera ants. Chimera ants will kill you. Doesn't matter where you are.
That's fine. The Chimera ants have been dealt with. I don't care.
All right.
no, they haven't. Who dealt with them?
They've been dealt with. Yeah, I didn't say they've all been killed. I didn't say they've been killed. They've been dealt with.
By who?
A bomb.
The bomb.
Not all of them.
You know what stops people in their tracks? Big explosions.
Clearly.
Yeah. Just drop the sun on them. What are they going to do?
During the time before the Chimera ants. license. Like you don't know how long you're gonna have this license.
It's fine. The Chimerians didn't go all across the planet anyway. They were localized to one section of the world, and they were dealt with. Guess where I'm not gonna be? That localized area.
To be fair, what you could do is since you're going to be an information hunter, right? Like that's what you would be. You already know what's happening anyway, so you would go away from danger. Now people will come to you for information anyway.
You see me pick up and leave, you should probably follow me.
Like I feel like if you're the information guy, you get kidnapped. Like information people get kidnapped a lot. You know this from being foreign military.
No, that's fine. You think I won't have the connections and all that stuff to get my ass out of trouble if need be? You think I wouldn't have the money on hand to be like, all right, cool. I've been gone for this long. Come look for me. I might be missing. I haven't sent you an email in 2 weeks. Hey, dog, come check on me.
Because, like, in the real world, you hate reporters and
premium for that.
I'm going to take you out. Like, there's no reason for me not to take out the information guy.
But why would you kill me if I could give you information?
Because now you're leaking information about some shit that I might not have wanted leaked.
There is a possibility that you could
coming back for like
and I understand that.
There's no information that you can get that I can't get if I have a card.
Right, that's true. Right. That is true.
That's not true. That's not true because how does all that information get on those websites? Someone has to go out and get the information.
No.
Me doing it.
No. A lot of the black market
got money.
People that hold hunter cards. A lot of the people that are black markets, they don't hold hunter cards. They hire hunters.
They hire assassins like the Zoldyck family.
How do you think you're going to get the jobs? How do you think you're going to get the information about the jobs you need to do?
But they don't. The Zoldycks
the logistics. They're going to need
supplies. Two Zoldycks have been shown to have a card. And neither of them are like, all right, bro, I'm going to help you out with your nefarious plans.
Okay.
I don't need anyone to help me out with my nefarious plans. I'll pay someone to watch my ass.
Right. You're going to pay the Zoldycks. And if you pay the Zoldycks, you got to have the money to be able to pay these.
You're not going to be able to pay the Zoldycks.
I don't think I'm going to need a Zoldyck level.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to be able to
pay. It's good that you said that. So the only things that can really kill you is if you just unfortunately get blown up by something else or somebody else involved in another hunter case, or somebody who's had enough of your bullshit decides to hire one of the Zoldycks.
Right.
They come after you.
Right. Like I'm gonna have whatever is below the Zoldycks. Those are my guys. So at least if you have to kill me, I'm gonna make sure that your wallet is really sad. Like my life is not gonna come.
Universe is rich though.
It's not gonna come. You're gonna be inconvenienced by my death.
Hire the Zoldycks to stay on your ass.
Absolutely hire the Zoldycks.
That's fine. I'll hire whoever's below the Zoldycks. I don't give a fuck.
Ain't nobody stopping the Zoldycks. Like as a family,
that's fine. I'm gonna make the cost to kill me so insane that people don't even want to try.
Now,
I'm the wealthiest person in the world. I'm literally going to do.
That's fine. If you can out bankroll me, hey dog, I lost. I'll take the L. That's fine. I had a good run.
Now, that's good and all, but you got to think about this because, to be honest, the Zoldycks are petty. All of them are petty.
Right.
I ain't never met a Zoldyck that wasn't like,
wrong on the internet for the hunter. They're coming after you for free. And look,
okay, no.
They might not kill you. They might just take you.
No, only Silva's not petty. Silva's
not petty.
He's not petty. Grandpa's not petty. The two pettiest the pettiest would be the mom
and the fat son,
the fat brother.
He would torture your ass.
And I would argue maybe Killua, depending on what you've done. But Killua's not necessarily petty.
My only thought is like I feel like the brother would be like my biggest threat, right? Because he deals in similar stuff, right?
He'll kill you.
He sees someone else on the scene with a big name. If he gets pissed off by someone making a bigger name, which is a possibility, then maybe I have a problem. Because he's gonna pay his dad to kill me. So I just have to like.
He doesn't need to pay his dad. He's just gonna kill you himself.
He would get people to get you.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't do the killing. He doesn't do that.
He creates all the torture devices, small explosions. Like he kills.
Yeah, no, he's the logistics guy. He would get
people to come after you.
Yeah, he would pay people to come after me, and I would pay people to stop the people coming after me. And then it's just who has more money. Oh, I lose because you're the Zoldyck family? Ah, sick beats, bro.
I mean, yeah. That's,
Like, what else am I going to do here?
try to outpay him, but...
Right,
I mean,
like, what do you want? I'm not going to try to outbid a Zoldyck in a Zoldyck v. me.
The Phantom Troops are also petty.
What the
And
fuck?
the
He gets a
Phantom Troops are on the
discount
same
because he's
level
blood.
and the leader of the Phantom Troops is on the same level as the Zoldyck family. Actually, he fought both of them at the same time. And they were kind of surprised that they did not die.
Yes.
So you want me to?
There's actually a guy stronger than both Zoldyck
entire...
leaders, and they were both surprised that they did not die.
Okay,
Right.
here's my question:
Zoldyck
if I'm able
family?
to make enough money to have like a contract with the spiders, right? So I make a contract with the Phantom Troop. I don't communicate with you guys in X amount of time. Come look for me. Do you think that I still have to worry about the Zoldycks if they know that I have the Phantom Troop on payroll?
Yeah, because the Zoldycks don't give a shit that you have them on payroll.
If they have a job, they try to complete the job if they accept
Yeah,
it.
they complete the job. They don't even if it's at the cost of their life, they'll complete the job.
But if anything, I don't think they would take the job if it involved too much shit that was unnecessary.
Right.
Yeah, they are pretty lazy.
Do too
They
much
are
work.
absolutely pretty lazy.
They have I don't say 100%, but let's just say 98% success rate with all of their assassinations.
Right, because I'm not
Well,
taking.
they weren't paid to
limits my record.
assassinate the leader of the Phantom Troops. They were paid to, I think, do a bodyguard job.
Yeah.
And it just kind of led into a fight.
Yeah,
But they weren't paid to assassinate him.
I think, if they did, they would have gone about it differently.
Yeah, they definitely would have gone
showed
about
up
it.
on some other shit. They showed up trying to like stop him.
Yeah.
Because he got in the way of their job, not because they had to be like, we got to throw hands, bro. I see you, you see me. This is a Pokemon battle.
Dun, 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 dun. Actually starts a little battle music. They get the sprites and everything.
But yeah, so
I mean,
all right, I do think that I had the best one out of everyone. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I had the most normal one.
Yeah, yours definitely makes the most sense.
I'm out here just like somebody gets in front of me in line or something. Somebody cuts me
did
off.
you say yours is the most noble? You're literally killing people because they cut in front of you.
I'm doing it for my.
I don't want to hear that from the child slave.
Hey,
Bro, you have child slaves.
Hey, that man is sleeping, didn't they? Talking
Actual
about,
Nigerian warlord.
I
I
am
didn't
clearing the
enslave
world
anyone.
one jerk at a time. Y'all should be thanking me, actually.
You didn't start with Rich.
I'm not killing anybody.
You can
No, you're just enslaving a kid.
Yeah, you're enslaving a kid and killing his parents. That's.
I didn't kill his parents. I didn't say anything about killing his
I'm
parents.
not enslaving people, but I am getting rid of them. I'm getting rid of them. It's not even
I
me
ain't
that's
getting
killing
rid
them.
of nobody. I'm just living my life with me and my watch.
Right. All I want to do is make money and be left alone.
You're creating a whole alien bounty hunter to come after people. Like, what the fuck? You're the reason why there's fucking traffic for 9 hours on the fucking freeway.
Yeah, and
because
because
the
of
bounty
that,
hunters come after you.
and
Hey,
because
man,
of that,
you
I had to
gotta
get rid of the
help
people in front of me with my book. while
This
I'm in
kid,
the
you
car.
supposed to help
Yeah,
me.
but now
You're
none of the
taking
cars
away.
are moving because everyone in the cars are dead.
Well,
Now there's more traffic, asshole.
Now I
Yeah.
got the car.
Yeah, now everyone in front of you had heart attacks and traffic isn't moving because
I'm
now.
creative. I'm not
Boy,
gonna-
because you
now the
fucked
EM
up, hit the wrong alien, and now the fucking universe is wiped away. Thanks a lot, dickhead.
to be fair,
Dickhead.
Hey, you still gonna live, dog? You got 400 years.
yeah, you do have 400. You can wish it. You can wish it back. Yeah, shit.
Yeah,
Right.
what are you worried
Get
about?
Day to come back, bring us back.
The question is would I?
No.
That is the question.
No,
You wouldn't.
no. You know what?
find it more
You know what?
peaceful
You're right. You
I
would.
think-
You would, and then you'd keep us alive for like a week, and then you'd be like, "All right, I'm sick of y'all. Bye."
We would actually build his civilization or work as slaves in his civilization.
You're not slaves. You're not slaves. You have free will. You just better
No,
do
we're
it.
not slaves. It's only
No.
the children and
Free
the
will
it's only
means
the
that we don't have to
alien
do what you
children
say.
that are
We
the
have to do
slaves.
what you say. That's not free will.
Could I write down like how they die in general? Because I could write you down and say you advance 400 years in age if you do not wish us back to life.
Damn, you aging like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, there's conditional killing. Yep.
I could really conditionally, yeah.
Yep.
So you can age me?
I could age you.
Yeah. So the notebook can do anything as long as it's written down within the time frame allotted. So you write the name down, you get a certain amount of time to write down how they die, and then you get a certain amount of time for like other conditions.
What if I legally change my name?
I can legally.
Then we can legally rip that shit and
Really just do whatever.
we look at you and go, "Hey kid, want to see a magic trick?"
The Death Note is really OP as long as it's used
Watch
right.
this.
Now the question is, do you give up half your life for the eyes?
Ooh,
Yes.
You do?
I feel like you have to. Like
You
that's
think so?
really the best way to use it.
Is that just so you don't get attacked by John Doe in the alleyway and get
Well,
all
right. Well,
I mean, that crackhead ain't gonna take you out now. You got his name as he's running up. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
Someone
do?
explain the goddamn eyes.
so, they're like,
So basically, the Shikigami has the eyesight and the power to be able to like see someone's name and their lifespan and how
This
much
motherfucker
time
has
they
a shouting
have.
gun, essentially.
Yeah, more or less. Except they can't
Kinda,
like
yeah.
copy your movements and your attacks. They just know your name and how long you have to live. So in order to get the eyes of a Shikigami, you would have to trade in half of your lifespan without knowing what your lifespan is. So you still can't see how long you have left, but other people that have the eyes can tell how long you have left. So
if I got 400 years, can you write your own name in the book?
oh, I was gonna say, here's a cheat code. Before I think about getting the eyes, I can write down my death in the book,
I mean,
and I could.
Okay, so then this raises like a rules lawyer question.
Yes.
So does it cut down half of the time you have remaining once you write your name down?
Yes.
Or does it cut down because you have to get the eyes afterwards, right? So the time period is already in effect. So does it cut down the rest of your allotted time, or does it cut from what time you would have had?
It cuts down the allotted time that you wrote down. So let's say I say, well, I live till be, I don't know, whatever age. Like let's say I live to be 75. Well, then I get the eyes and I cut that down. So now I'm at what?
35?
35, 45.
It's like 37 and a half.
Yeah, so now I got a good, I don't know, 10, 15 years to really fuck up this place because I'm right
But
now.
now can you rewrite your name down and change your age again?
I don't think so. I don't think you can rewrite one. I think like once you finish it, the first one is locked.
Yeah, once you're done, it's done.
Well, I'll just write, I'm living till I'm 1,000 years old, then get the eyes, and then cut it in half to 500 years.
I don't know if it works like that.
I don't think it works.
I don't know if it works that way because you have to have the lifespan to
You have
make
to have
your
that
time.
much life.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that breaks your thing.
Takes
So
it
yeah,
away.
if you don't have the lifespan, you can't just request it.
So look, we got to work together.
Well, so how could you write down your age in the first place? You don't know your lifespan to begin with.
I know that I
You
might
can
live.
give yourself like a normal age span,
Yeah.
right? Like you
That's
can
why I
guess.
said 75. That's why I said
Yeah.
75. Because
Well, I say I would write 99 then, or like 100, because
you never
You
know
don't know
if
if
you
you
live
have
that long.
Because you don't know if you're gonna get there.
I mean, you don't know if you're gonna get to 70 either.
You don't.
Right, but you're probably a lot closer with 75 than you are with 100.
Right.
What age are you? Because Asian
Yeah.
people are typically around 80 to 82.
I'm already cutting it in half anyway. So at that point, from
What does it
75
matter?
to 30 something years old.
Right.
Like even if you say 80 and you're gonna get to like 83, like that extra year and a half doesn't really matter.
I'm going crazy with these. First off,
Right.
as somebody with glasses, I'm pretty sure you know my eyes suck. So if I'm gonna get new eyes, I'm gonna go for it.
Thanks. Yo, hang on, I didn't even think like that. Hold on.
It don't matter. Like,
Wait, am I getting the eyes now?
You can theoretically take over worlds, countries,
Yeah.
for about what?
because you have the eyes. So you would literally just go in governmental contract saying, "Hey, look,
Okay, but here's the thing:
Who you
is what
want
happens
dead?
when you get
You
picked
name-
off by
name
a
the guy
sniper
you
a
want
mile
dead.
and a half out?
Hmm?
What happens when you get picked off by a sniper a mile and a half out? You can't see that motherfucker.
you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to leave the comfort of your home. You make a governmental contract. Who you want dead, bro? I'm a bounty hunter. I'm just writing names down. I don't have to go anywhere.
You have to see them though. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
know the name. You
Yeah,
know
you have to
who
like
they
see
are.
them. You don't just get like an omniscient knowledge of everyone's name. You have to like
You have to
physically see them.
them. Yeah, you have to see them. You,
Like,
know
but a
what-
picture or being able
Yeah.
to see them on TV also counts.
You have to know what they look like. You have to see.
Okay, so the government will send you a picture of who the motherfucker is. You see their name? All right, boom. You want this bitch dead? All right, bet.
Yeah, because you could
Yeah.
get like a government contract where they could just send you a like dossier you get like a picture and a name and a file and say,
and you
like
give them a fake.
But what happens?
name
Okay, so
anyway.
what happens if they instead of that they just take you in for like experimentation? Because how are you fucking killing people?
They don't know
remotely?
you, bro. My name is Black Cat. You don't fucking know me, bitch. Wire transfer.
They gonna trace your shit faster than you can
Right.
say wire transfer, right, guys?
Like the CIA is already out front.
No, because once you prove who you are to them and you show them that you can kill people, you have their name now. Try me, bitch. You'll be the next motherfucker I write down in this motherfucker.
No, because that was Agent such and such. Call him Agent fucking Williams, right?
I mean, but they'd also all go by Agent Smith if they know that you could take them out.
Right.
This is what would happen, right? If they were to catch me and they want to take me in for experimentation and they want all this stuff, right? I would let them know what I can do, right? I would show them that it's impossible for me to do so, and then they would say, how is that possible? And I say, I will show you an example. By that time, I already have my eyes and I'm already talking to them. I know all their names. I'm like, I'm going to show you guys. I would tell them to bring up somebody, maybe an inmate or somebody that they have captured.
Inmate on death row.
Right, I do that. I would literally just take the book and I would show them. I'd write the inmate's name down, but at the same time, I'm a speed writer. I'm going to write all their shits down and I'm going to leave that compound. They shouldn't have brought me in. That was their first mistake.
So, but the problem is you only kill the guys in the room.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
No,
like,
as
you
I'm
only
leaving the room, I'm already pen in hand, like.
right. So you're
Like,
telling me
like-
you're going to write people's names down, and the timer's going to tick for the heart attack before any one of them gets a clean shot off at you.
What heart attack? No.
Or they're
I'm
going to be
creative.
next to you.
I'm going to do more than. It's going to be more than.
Right, but that's what I'm saying though. Is like you're gonna have to take the time to write this down. Meanwhile, they're firing rounds at you.
Die by ricochet bullets that missed me.
They don't even know that I have their names down yet, bitch. I'm just writing in my notebook.
I'm just
Drop
taking
dead
notes.
immediately.
I'm just taking notes. I don't know what's happening. I'm taking notes on this, bro.
Drop dead immediately. Drop dead immediately. Drop dead immediately.
I
And then
wasn't dropping
all
dead.
of them just boom dead.
I can say heart stops. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Heart stops. Heart attack. Ricochet by bullet that hits this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy and misses me.
All right. What's the most ridiculous way you're writing someone's name down in the death note? Most ridiculous way.
Have you seen?
This is open to everybody. Most ridiculous way you're killing somebody with a death note.
Have you seen Happy Tree Friends?
Jesus
I
Christ.
love that show.
What? Have you seen what?
Happy Tree Friends.
No.
Oh.
You've never seen Happy Tree Friends?
You've been spared.
Oh.
You've been spared.
Think of the most cutie creatures.
You know how they always kill Kenny in South Park?
Yeah.
Everyone is Kenny.
Yeah.
And
They're
Everyone.
happy woodland creatures.
It's just Kenny. The most cutesy, lovable, Hello Kitty ass
And you want
animals
to root for them to
that
like make
just
it
get
out
Kenny'd every episode.
every time, no matter
Every
what.
time. There is,
There may be one survivor or like
yeah,
one person
we'll
to go,
have
"Oh my
like
God,
a group
what
of
happened?"
survivors and like just like some asinine bullshit going on in the background where like 3 people are just being absolutely destroyed.
just murdered in the background.
Body
And we're like,
Murdered.
a mush. It's fun. But yes, that. Anything that I can think of from Happy Tree Friends, I would write down. Maybe even worse.
Dies by dirty bubble. It just shows up and kills. I would watch. I'd come up with ridiculous. You gotta come up like with something to entertain yourself, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, does the can in the middle of the street, but it's like some government official, right? And then gets hit by a truck.
Some like has terrible gas, farts but blows out intestines, gets dragged by a car down the street.
Jesus.
Is attacked by and subsequently
Example.
pecked to death by flamingos.
By flamingos, yep.
Murderer Crow shows up.
By
and takes
flamingos.
By emus and ostriches. Like just out of nowhere they just appear.
Gets kicked in the chest by an ostrich.
has to fight a kangaroo to death.
Never had a chance to win.
Never
Midget
even seen
runs
it coming.
up and snatches his balls off.
Yikes.
You don't understand that. You write that down, it happens.
Wins his Django
See a midget
Unchained
running
shot
through the
anyway.
street, grabbing balls.
Jumps in the middle of a fight between a tiger, a lion, and a bear, trying to see who would win.
First off, how did all three of these animals get together? What is this madhouse?
That's exactly how it happened. I'm gonna write down. This guy walks into a bar with and they fight. Yeah.
Got caught in the middle of Peter and the chicken.
I do some shit like
man found the nuclear code, got by the government.
Check it out. So walks into a bank that has been evacuated with a bomb and has to defuse it. Cuts the blue wire.
Man gets electrocuted changing AC.
He turns colorblind at the last second. That's way better. Oh man,
that's fucked up.
Man is Carol Baskin.
Pressure
man is Carol Baskin's next ex-husband.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Went to Eston's Island.
Oh my
god. Oh no. Decided not to be an Eldian in Eren Yeager's world.
You're saying he forgets how to swim in One Piece.
So clearly we've just gone off the rails. We just about to have to call it right here.
Call this one.
All right, y'all. This was fun. Anybody got anything going on that y'all want to tell the people about? Anything happening?
Moment. Nope.
Nah, my boy. That's it.
Cool. That's it for me too. Tune in next week where we will be going over our next topic. We got some fun stuff. Y'all didn't see the behind the scenes, but like the behind the scenes was hilarious. Like we spent almost an hour just like joking and talking and like, you know,
burning
building
pancakes.
Getting that chemistry together.
Burning some pancakes.
Burning some pancakes.
We got a lot of fun stuff coming up for y'all in the future.
I find it to be rather rude, sir.
But is it inaccurate?
I would have still eaten it.
Is it inaccurate? Was it inaccurate?
We didn't ask what was accurate. I said,
hey, he punished that
pancake.
If
it was rude. Was it accurate?
See him stop and like go, you know what? This pancake is too burnt. But like we do.
I mean, I got quite a bit left. I you know, it's
quite a bit of that one burnt ass pancake.
It's thick.
Whose man's is this?
Yours. You know them longest. So anyway, before we debate whose man's this is, and Brittany shows up out of nowhere claiming responsibility for this mess.
I gotta go pick her up.
We're gonna go ahead and call it. We'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.